What up, though? This your boy DOC. Big shout out to the 916. Big shout out to Sacramento. For people that follow my channel, people that personally know me, they know I got a direct connection to Sacramento and got much love. So one of my partners, rest in peace, Chief. Rest in peace, Endo, from out there in Sacramento. But as came to my attention now, I already knew that Mozzy, coming up out of the Sacramento area, was having some issues with some other rappers. I didn't really know that he had a problem with rappers of the older generation, as far as the Brotha Lynch, the Cbos. Now, Mozzy is from Oak Park section, and you know, Brotha Lynch and Cbo and them is from a whole nother section. It's the Crips and Bloods. A lot of people, especially from Detroit, looking at the direct connection that we have with the quote-unquote Bay Area. Sacramento is not necessarily the Bay Area. They like outside of the Bay Area, but they embrace the LA culture with the gang violence and the gang culture and everything. Now, recently, Mozzy just had an interview on No Jumper. Big shout out to No Jumper. Salute to that podcast. I fuck with dude and his podcast heavy. You know, I sit back and watch a few of his interviews here and there. I'm going to put the link in the description to the Mozzy interview where I seen Cbo react to it. Now, I'm going to play the clips from Cbo and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
What up, blokes? Now, I done did a lot of real shit in my life. You dig what I'm saying? I've been around the block. I done put a lot of real niggas on. And I done came too far in this shit to let a bitch ass nigga speak down on my name. Now, I don't know who you running with. Can't be no real G's, because they would've slapped you in the mouth and told you, nigga, shut that shit down. So from here on out, fuck Mozzy. His past revoked, cuz I'm pulling it. Shows, nigga, any type of outside promotion, cuz I don't give a fuck who's standing on the side of you either, nigga. When I come, you better have your hands up. I'm telling you, when I come, I'm coming. I'm pulling every dread out your head, cuz I'm gonna sweep the flow with you, low. Let's funk. Check this out, man. Now, this some real shit. This for my city, nigga. Both sides. This ain't about Sacramento, homie. Y'all niggas keep taking care of them kids, kick the feet up, nigga. This child abuse right here. I ain't gonna kill you. If I'm gonna whoop the nigga ass, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it on camera. Look, I'm gonna catch him. But look, this ain't no click shit, click against click. This is another man talking about another man responding to another so-called man. You dig what I'm saying? This is what it's about. Now, like I said, nigga, personal, nigga, I'm coming to see him. I don't give a fuck who behind him, because whoever behind him is in front of me, cuz. You feel me? Straight up. So, hey, that's what it is. But I'm coming to see him soon.
Now, the clips from Cbo was the very first thing that I seen as far as him addressing Mozzy, bringing up his name in the interview. Now, me listening to that interview, yes, he did display the fact that, you know, he is funking with Brotha Lynch and Cbo, and I believe this is a hood on hood, because Mozzy is not of the same generation of Cbo and Brotha Lynch, so I'm believing it's more of a Crip and Blood, hood to hood, set to set. 9 times out of 10 of the people that's gonna come into the comment section probably gonna break it down a little bit more. You know, don't get incriminating or say no over-the-top extra shit that's gonna tie anybody into nothing that's reckless. But like I said, I knew Mozzy had beef with someone that was closer to his age. And in the No Jumper interview, the guy asked him about that, about an individual putting, you know, like photoshopping a picture of Mozzy on the CD cover of him being dead or whatever the case may be. Now, Mozzy didn't specifically put out his name. I listened to both sides of the camps. I listened to Mozzy music, and I listened to Lavish D music as well. Since he been home, he got a song called 3 Years Later. To me, it's not the same as like The First Day Out by T Grizzly, but it's basically like catching you up 3 years later of him getting out of jail and, you know, his experience and stuff like that. You know, people giving their different sides of the story. But briefly in that interview, Mozzy did speak upon having beef with Cbo and Brotha Lynch hung. To me personally, I didn't see where it was disrespectful, but not being from there, ain't no telling if it's different little things that different people are gonna interpret different ways if they are actively in beef and got other shit going on. I know I get tons of people leaving comments all the time asking me to interview Lavish D and Mozzy. I don't play the politics, especially if people are beefing. I don't play the politics where I'm gonna interview one and not give the other one the opportunity. You know, I still wait on responses. Different people from, that's around the staff of Doc Hicks reach out, send emails and stuff like that. So we waiting on responses, and we got a few other interviews lined up, not from the Sacramento area, but some other people that's been trending recently online. But from one perspective, I can see where Mozzy saying, him being of this new era, this new generation, that he want to stamp himself and be respected for what he bringing to the table, bringing light to Sacramento. And that just like how Cbo and Brotha Lynch hung is respected, that they need to respect him, and then the people that's coming up underneath him need to respect it as well, regardless of they're on different sides of the fence. But I understand also in that culture, once blood is shed, a lot of times people don't want to hear nothing about respecting till they can, unless they feel like they get some get back towards the individuals that may have had something to do with the bloodshed that happened. One thing that Mozzy did discuss, the difference between Sacramento and LA, that he didn't expect when he went down to LA that the Crips was going to embrace him, because in the Sacramento, I guess it's very segregated. Like he said, the Crips don't fuck with the Bloods don't fuck with the Crips, period. I guess they're not to where LA is at yet as far as the different gang junctures and the different, outreaches or people coming together, that it's more about getting money, even though, yes, there is still beef, Crips beef with different Crips, Bloods, different blood sets, beef with different blood sets. I'm not going to go too deep into that because I'm neither or, blood nor no Crip, or I'm not from LA, but I do have homies from LA that was on the blue side, and I had actually my homie that was from California was from the blue side as well. But it's a total difference between Sacramento, and I guess it bleeds over to the music. So it was good, I guess, in his eyes to help him enlighten himself, especially when he said he really had never left his city until his 20s to go anywhere else. And I know that does a lot for an individual, because like I say in a lot of my other videos, that traveling is one of the greatest ways of education, because people get trapped into their circumstances. They block their city, their environment, and that way of thinking. And what's abnormal in that city is normalized. So you basically move throughout your day abnormally, thinking that it's normal because you're doing it out of survival tactics, because this is what's going on in your area. Not to say that what's going on in your area is any different than any other city or state, but the mentalities may change, or things might be a little bit more violent, less violent, or enhanced, where people are getting past shit and getting directly to the money. But honestly, with me, I know Cbo has said that, now he's back doing verses. And I'm just wondering, not necessarily just on the street side of the situation with Mozzy popping and being a blood, and him waving that flag so hard, is that's what's causing more of the irritation within that city. I've made videos about Soulja Boy, with the situation happening with Floyd Mayweather. And, a lot of people came into that comment section like, man, a lot of people riding the wave of Bloods, and they've been doing it for almost the past 10 years, ever since like the Lil Waynes and the Cam'rons and this and that. Especially on this side of the earth, you had a lot of people pop up and be Bloods after it became a fad or a trend or a fashion statement in the hip-hop world. But to certain places, this is their real life. And I know it might, I'm not going to say I know, but it might frustrate the people that's in the streets, that's from these cities, that's Crips, that may have talent and doing their damn thing, and they not being able to get out their side of the story. Who's to say if that's what's happening? But hopefully this situation stays on whack. It sticks to the music. I got much respect for Mozzy, much respect definitely for the OGs like Cbo, Brotha Lynch hung. I grew up listening to them dudes, but now we're getting the opportunity to see both sides of the story, because growing up, if you only get one side of the story, that creates a narrative. And hopefully hearing both sides of the story, it don't spill over into no more bloodshed, but maybe at some point in time, some other OGs can get involved and get these men to sit down at a table and talk out these situations before it get any more violent. Because one of the things, like Mozzy said in his his interview on No Jumper is a lot of his diss tracks that he was doing was when he was broken. He was doing it out of desperation to tell his side of the story, which it didn't even necessarily spark him to take off then. It still came later. So sometimes you wonder if the beef or the diss tracks that's coming towards Mozzy, because he is the one waving the flag for his city, if the diss tracks that's coming towards him is it out of desperation, is it real funk, is it real beef, who knows, because we only from the outside looking in. But make sure you drop a comment, holla at your boy, this DOC. Peace.